Welcome to VMS Sportscast. This is Eladio Jaimes from the Valley Morning Star, and I'm with Mishak Rivas, running back for Weslaco High, our player of the week for week 1. Mishak rushed for 223 yards, 4 touchdowns, and one of the biggest games probably that we've seen in the Valley in some time at the Black Hole in Edcouch-Elsa. Mishak, tell me about that game, what it meant for you guys to be able to end that streak that Edcouch had going for the past few years.
It was something really important for us. You know, the guys came out, everybody was really determined. The offensive line did a great job blocking. Quarterback Dylan got it done. The receivers came through big in the blocking scheme, and our defense came through well. Coaching schemes went really good, and everybody all in all just had a real good game. I mean, we went in there determined, wanted to break that streak, and we got what we wanted.
Was it a game that you guys marked on your calendars maybe since last year? You know, they came in here last year and they took advantage of the muddy conditions. You know, it wasn't the greatest of playing conditions, but was it something you guys marked on your calendars?
Yeah, it was actually. After that first loss, you know, everybody was real down on ourselves, but Coach Tony said, you know what, we're going to get them next year. We can almost guarantee it. After that, everything else fell into place. You know, coming into the offseason, everybody was thinking Edcouch. You know, mark that game as the first game of the season. It was going to be a big game, you know, at the Black Hole. So everybody was so determined. Everybody did what they had to do. We got the conditioning, the weights in, and just went out there and did our part, and we got the job done.
Did it feel like the first game of the season? I mean, with all those people there, with the hype, the intensity that was building up the game, did it feel like it was y'all's first game of the year?
Actually, the guys felt like we were already in postseason play. You know, I mean, sold out crowds for both of them, and the fans were great, tremendous, and everybody just had a real good time. I mean, there was an atmosphere that, you know, that couldn't be beat. I mean, everybody was really intense. The people at the Black Hole were great. You know, our fans were just as rowdy, and it was just a real good game all in all. I mean, Edcouch is a real good team defensively and offensively. They have real great weapons in Eric Nino and Ronnie Villalpando, so I expect great things for them to go deep to the playoffs as well as we do.
Now these type of numbers, 220, 223, 4 touchdowns, it's something we've almost come to expect from you. Is it something that you were expecting from yourself coming in? Did you know that you had to have a big game in order for you guys to be successful?
Yeah, Coach Tony tells us, you know, before the game on Thursday, before the pep rally starts and all that, he says, dream about the game, replay it in your mind over and over and over. Make sure that you've played the game before you've actually played the game, because once you start, the game has already been played, you just don't know it. And fortunately, I had a dream that night before that I was going to have a big game, and God blessed me with the real good game this week. So I felt pretty good, and everybody else did their part. You know, like I said, the offensive line did a real good job blocking, and that allowed me to get my yards and my touchdowns.
What does a win like this and a performance like yours do for yourself and for the team as far as for the rest of the season goes? Is it something you guys can build on?
Yes, this is a real big statement game for us. You know, I mean, we have to go in there proving a lot. You know, people were saying that we weren't going to be able to do it. You know, breaking the streak is not going to happen, especially at the Black Hole with that 5-game home, but that 5-year home win streak that they had. You know, it was going to be real tough, and it was. But as far as this game goes, you know, making a statement, it was real big for us. You know, the guys felt like we're gonna do real good, but you know, you can't overlook anything for this team. You know, we're gonna have a big target on our back from here on out. So, I mean, knocking down the team that had the longest win streak in Valley history, you know, is a real big accomplishment for us. But at the same time, we know that we're not gonna have to let up and keep going full pedal to the metal. Like Coach Tony tells us, he's gonna practice us real hard and just get us ready week for week. But right now, that win's behind us, and we're concentrating on Donna this week.
What can we expect from Mishak and the Weslaco Panthers down the line for the rest of the season?
Just great things, you know. I mean, the defense is going to come into play, you know. I mean, Coach was a little disappointed that Edcouch put so many points up, but, you know, you can't really help that. Defense is the first game of the season. Of course, they're going to have mistakes and things like that, but going on into the season, we're going to look good. The offense is going to look great. Coaching staff is going to do a great job, like always, and you should expect a lot from us and the team.
All right, Mishak. Thanks a lot, man.
That
was Mishak Rivas, player of the week, week 1. Join us next week when we'll be somewhere else talking to another great player. Thank you.